set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sideline. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Cardinals.
Murray now to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check. In with our referee.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They run it here with Edmonds. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Let's go, hey. Well, Mike 34, Mike 34.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, he lets it. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Seahawks.
33 yards that time.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Joker.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And the Seahawks are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Check.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Under 10. Guys, 4 down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Here's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for
this game
Seattle.
Back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. Oh, Edmonds has it knocked loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
A fumble on the play.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this
third
drive.
down.
Good boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't worry.
Now Murray off play action.
Don't be scared of it.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football first and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I was a blessed with no one will fail. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to 380.
Scoot. Let's go. Check three. Friday.
They'll try the left side. Cottrell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Cottrell, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Butler on the tackle.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's coming. Check him. Hey, check back.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
To throw is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
At the 16-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Play action. Now it's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go for it with Edmonds. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
31-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
He's coming. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And able to find Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Watch the screen.
Here's Murray. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green.
Murray's pass.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
On the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey. Who you got? 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down. And 1 yard to go.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Murray again. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Seahawks.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I won't for the sake, boy, till there's nothing left. I'm a run to the bread and to it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Switch the mic right here. We go mic 40. Hey, watch the slant.
Play fake. Murray. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Murray
4 ticks left here on the clock.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
40's Mike. 40's the Mike. I'm scared.
A final shot before half for Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece.
All time.
As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 26. Check 26. Shoot. Let's go.
On play action, it's Murray. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I should have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Check your hot read. Shift.
95.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Carried by number
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
14. Check 9. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Mike 34. Scoop.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Seahawks.
16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Shift.
We look for signals.
Shift.
On first down, Cottrell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Ball carrier.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
13-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my
Brings up
night.
2nd and 8.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming out.
And long.
Mike, 34. I got one. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. He don't know no better. Hey, alert. Mike 34. Scoop. Watch the screen. Let's go. Hey, go Mike 34.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Wilson's pass.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, check Mike 11. All day, baby, all day.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
Wilson.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A gain of 18
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack?
Arizona.
Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Mike's 5-4. Let's go, G. Big series. 54 is Mike.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option.
Give me that ball.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Nothing here.
Touchdown,
Chase
Cardinals.
Edmonds, the ball carrier.
Chase
Touchdown,
Edmonds,
Arizona.
76 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
14. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Jalen Thompson.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down now, Cottrell looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
That one good for 14 yards. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, that was dangerous.
Wilson's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Brings up second.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Sacked.
And Russell Wilson gets sacked, and he tied for the most sacks in the NFL last season with 48 in total.
It's now third
but
down.
Seattle likes to throw the ball deep. So that means you're going to take more time to get the field. Sometimes the offensive line can't hold up, and he ends up hitting the deck on those plays.
Mike 34. Record. 14. Switch. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Switch.
Sometimes you need a phone. One to keep your eyes open.
And that'll set him back 5.
You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike. Good job right there. Let's go, D. 34 is the mic. All day, baby.
Play action. Now Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
They want this. Check.
Gurley again here on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He was taken
Officially,
down.
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second
Now
and
Murray,
11.
he bootlegs it.
47-yard line.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Irvin.
They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
11 yards.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up. The 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
That takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
34's the mic. He's coming.
Wilson. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down and 1.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Wild Bill. Back. That's it. Check. Hey, check 24.
This is Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Don't take out my club and the office stuff too hot. And one play ball, hit a 3-point shot. This my court, got a block on lock. I made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. Yeah, shorty got a man, but she's saying wife me.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Another carry now for Edmonds. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He's tackled.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Murray now. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to the ground on first down. Edmonds. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Brought down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Off the play fake, Murray. Able to find Isabella. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First down,
well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And the Cardinals
run on first down. Edmonds. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Forty's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Not today, you are. Not today. Jack! Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll run with Edmonds again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Chase Edmonds, the ball carrier.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Arizona.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll look to run with Connor, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
The ball carrier. Touchdown,
James
Arizona.
Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Lining up for the point after.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go with this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Seahawks 21.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong.
And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Cardinals 35, Seahawks 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Mike 40, check it.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Seahawks.
A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is
And he's
good.
got it up and through.
That ties the game, 35-35. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to hold and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
2nd and 6.
Buying time to his left.
At the 29-yard line.
This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Off play action. Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
First down, Cardinals.
So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Cardinals win it.
35.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Cards, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.